Hi. Once again welcome to New York Post.
Turkey on Sunday said talks between Ukraine and Russia are nearing agreement on critical issues that could lead to a ceasefire, according to a report. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and his Ukrainian counterpart Dmytro Kuleba met in the Turkish resort town of Antalya earlier this month, but the talks did not lead to any results. But discussions last week offered a glimmer of hope, Reuters reported, citing Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu's comments in Turkish media. Cavusoglu said the talks last week in Russia and Ukraine, which he attended, indicated rapprochement in the positions of both sides on important subjects, critical subjects. We can say we are hopeful for a ceasefire if the sides do not take a step back from the current positions, he said, without elaborating on the issues. Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu attended the talks between Russia and Ukraine, with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, right. A permanent ceasefire could happen only after a meeting between President Vladimir Putin and President Volodymyr Zelensky. Turkey's presidential spokesman Ibrahim Kalin said the two sides were nearing agreement on several issues. Moscow's demand that Kyiv back off its ambitions to join NATO, demilitarization of the country, which Russia has called denazification, and proposals to protect the Russian language in Ukraine. Western nations and Ukraine have dismissed Russia's claims that neo-Nazis are behind the government in Kyiv as propaganda, pointing out that President Volodymyr Zelensky is Jewish. Kalin said a permanent ceasefire could happen only after a meeting between President Vladimir Putin and Zelensky, but that the Russian leader believed strategic issues involving Crimea and Donbass remained too unresolved to merit a sit-down. A Ukrainian family from Mykolaiv sit inside a tent to warm up after crossing the border from Ukraine to Poland, March 20, 2022. A firefighter carries a refugee child fleeing from Ukraine to Romania, March 20, 2022. A refugee looks out of the window of a shuttle bus after crossing the border with her relative from Ukraine to Poland, March 20, 2022. Market buildings damaged by shelling in Chernihiv, Ukraine, March 20, 2022. Russian invasion of Ukraine. As of March 19, 2022, Ukrainian soldiers carry a dead soldier through debris at the military school hit by Russian rockets in Mykolaiv on March 19, 2022. A Ukrainian serviceman takes a photo of a damaged church after shelling in Mariupol on March 10, 2022. Women embrace after fleeing from Ukraine to Romania at the border crossing in Siret, Romania on March 19, 2022. Russia invaded Crimea in 2014 and has supported pro-separatist militias in Donbass, a region in eastern Ukraine that is now occupied by Russian forces. Turkey, a NATO member, shares a maritime border with Russia and Ukraine in the Black Sea and has a good relationship with both countries.